Well, good evening, everyone. It's time for another chat. Happy to have anybody here. My name is Shirley, and my channel is Following the Yellow Brick Road. I'm coming to you from my home tonight. I had a lovely week spending time out with Kevin and Dawn. We went out camping towards the Panhandle, and it was quite a nice, serene place to camp. I really enjoyed it. We stayed at, um, what the heck was the name of it? It's a Northwest Florida water management camping area, and it was called Cotton Lake. I was live from there last week, so if you want to see the campsite, you can look back on last week's video. I don't have anyone showing up in here in the comments yet. So if there's anyone out there, drop a comment. Let me know you're there. Otherwise, if I'm not going to have any viewers tonight, I may just end this really early. So we were scheduled to go to Wright Lake right after we left Cotton Lake. And I was unable to go. Kevin and Dawn, however, are there. And they say it's a lovely place with a nice view of the lake. So I was hoping to get to go, but I've had to come back to Jacksonville for some medical reasons and get some testing done. So I'm stuck back at home again for a little while. And it's very heart wrenching for me because I was so ready to be back out on the road. But there's not a whole lot that I can do about it. So at this time, oh, Don says the comments are showing up on his end, but I don't see them. Thank you, Don. Glad to know that. Huh. Okay, so thanks, Don, and welcome to the chat. I guess you guys are maybe back home by now. Hope the rest of your trip was really lovely. I wished I could see the chat though. That's kind of. I'm gonna go out and come back in, so don't give up on me. Let me see if I can get the comments to come back. Let's see. Oh, there they are. Okay, great. I thought I was sitting here all by myself, and look at everybody. Hey, Mobile Deck, how are you? I'm so glad I can see y'all. Hi, Pam. Nice to have you. You need to make an announcement? All right. I don't know why it got stuck. I was in here earlier trying to set things up, and I didn't get out of the screen, so maybe that was it. So I just went all the way out and back in. There's Doyle. Hey, Doyle. Jennifer's here. Kate. Hi, Kate. Who else did I miss? Present and accounted for. Hi, there's Kim and Daryl. Hi, guys. Nice to see you. Cataract surgery. Started GoFundMe for it. You can find the link on my community tab on my YouTube channel. Okay, Mobile Tech, thank you. I did know that you were going to have surgery on your dog. I hope that it all goes well, and I hope that we can all help you out a little bit with that. So, anyone who's interested in donating to help Mobile Tech out, his dog Sabrina means an awful lot to him. So, if you can do that, please do so. Hi, Sue. How are you? Nice to see you guys. Oh, and Henry, I missed Henry somewhere. Some days here. So Henry and Leanne, I don't see you on here, but if you're here, hello. Nice to have you. Yes, health concerns come first. Unfortunately. Just do this without Shirley. Well, you could, yes. Hi there, Paula. How are you tonight? Good to see you. Glad to have you here. Miracle, we can see. Orange screen, oh no. That's funny. You're welcome, Mobile Tech. She's a sweet dog. Back home after 23 days of fake keto on board. Those buffets really look good this time around. Fake keto for sure. Well, that's funny. Now Mobile Tech's not showing up. Yes. On Sunday for Sabrina's fundraiser. Okay. All right. I'll be watching for that. You won't be watching it without but Shirley be in here. "23 days on Discovery Princess. Were you on one of the ships that was quarantined?" Oh, I hadn't heard that there was a ship that was quarantined. There's your comment again. Hi, Donnie. I see you. Banff. She's going to Banff in May. Wow. That's someplace I would love to go. There's Tim and Sandy from the Sand Van. Hi, guys. How is everything down under today? So, I don't know how to talk about this. So I'm just gonna tell you. So the reason why I'm having to come back and do more testing is when they did my appendectomy, of course they send everything to the lab for pathology. And when the pathology report came back, it showed a cancer. So it's a rare form of cancer. It's called goblet cell adenocarcinoma. Of course, I would get something rare. I just can't do things the usual way, whether it's a good thing or a bad thing. It's usually found in the appendix, oddly enough. And like I said, it's very rare. They haven't had that many cases of this. So my surgeon is recommending what's called a right hemicolectomy. And basically what that is they'll go in and remove where where the small intestine meets the large intestine, that's where the appendix is. So they'll take about a foot of the beginning portion of the large intestine. But before he does that, he wants to have a PET scan done to make sure that the cancer isn't anywhere else. And he also wants me to have a colonoscopy done to look at my lower colon and make sure that there's nothing there. So that's what I'm writing on now. I saw an oncologist today who is ordering the PET scan, and tomorrow I go and see a GI doctor who I've seen before for a colonoscopy. So hopefully we can get those scheduled pretty quickly. I'm hoping to get the surgery scheduled right after Thanksgiving so that I'll have plenty of time to heal. I see all those praying hands, and I thank you so much, Shirley. Everyone, I surely do appreciate it. So anyway, I want to get the surgery done right after Thanksgiving if possible so that I can heal and be present for the meetup in January. But I've already talked with Don and Kevin, and even if I'm unable to come, they will be hosting the meetup there. So not to worry. And if nothing else, maybe I can't tow or pull a trailer, but maybe I can just drive down for a day or two. I'm sure Don and Kevin would let me sleep on their couch if need be. So we'll work it out somehow. I'm not giving up hope. And if this is a stage 2 right now, so if they don't find it in other places, then I'll be very fortunate. And the prognosis is very good. The oncologist told me that today. So onward. We're leaving that topic and moving on. Knows that was a majestic princess in Australia. Oh, the news media blew it out of proportion. I'm sure that's true enough. Thank you, Don. I'm seeing all of you praying for me, and it just really means so very much to me. I appreciate it. Thank you, Mobile Tech. Oh, very sweet. Stay positive. I am. I'm not letting this get me down. That's just not the kind of person that I am. I've got a problem. We just have to address it and deal with it and move forward. And that's the way I'm looking at this. Thank you, Pam. Thank you, Doyle. Yes, I appreciate that. I love you guys too. Y'all make my day. You really do. Yes, and it wasn't a very large tumor that they found, and it was encapsulated inside the appendix, so it hadn't gone through the wall of the appendix. The only thing is, the surgeon at the time didn't know it was there inside the appendix, and so he didn't harvest any lymph nodes or anything around the area. So we can't be completely certain that it's that contained, but I'm certainly very hopeful. Thank you. A very good feeling is what I need. Thank you very much, guys. Good feeling. You are positive. We will send prayers. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. So let's not let that get us down. That's not the reason why I told you guys. The reason is primarily is that I'm going to be stuck here at home for 6 to 8 weeks, another 2 months now. 2 months. I'm going to be stuck here. I'm going to be having a live stream hopefully every week from my home. And I'm sure that you guys would have been wondering, well, what the heck? Why isn't she out on the road? So I feel like the best thing to do is to just let you guys know what I'm up against and why I'm doing this. So I won't be putting out a lot of videos consequently, but I will try to keep up with my weekly live streams. and just to keep you guys updated and let you know what's going on in my life, and that sort of thing. But I had a really terrific time out with Kevin and Dawn, and it was the real break that I needed. And my surgeon didn't really want me to go camping. He wanted me to try to stay there and get appointments as quickly as possible. But I just needed that break. I'd already been home since June, not out traveling. So for 5 months, I've been here. And then to get news like that, I just needed to be out and away. And I needed to spend time with Dawn and Kevin and let them know the situation, what's going on. So that's all of that. Thank you guys. I appreciate that. Yes, we have been planning. Lots of fun being planned. Should be a great week. Hopefully it will be a wonderful week. We've got a few games and activities. If you guys have any suggestions or comments or things that you would like to see us do, please do so. We would love the input. Excuse me. Let me get a drink. So I'd like to try to plan out of the whole week, maybe 3 nights where we could maybe have potluck dinners, or have a structured meal where everyone contributes, and we can cook the meals. Maybe a couple of mornings for a community breakfast and get together and just enjoy each other's companionship. We've got some games that we can play in the afternoons, horseshoes and cornhole, and got a couple of ideas up my sleeve for cute little things that we can do. But I'm sorry, I don't know why I'm doing all this coughing. Any ideas that y'all have, I would certainly appreciate it. Oh, and that's a thought. That's a good thought. So, we never know. We talked about Dawn driving my rig, so that's something to think about, Carla and Ken. I'll let you know if I need that help for sure. Thank you. What projects will you be tackling while you're home? Probably going to be working more on my scrapbook projects, pictures and things like that. And then my son has for some time been trying to get me to sell some of the photographs that I've taken. I'm so sorry, guys. Oh, maybe I need to dust in this room. It's been a while. So I don't know. That's something that I might take a look at. He has some good thoughts on it. Maybe it's a source of a little bit of additional income for me. So I'm going to take a look at doing that. We'll see. We can always pull your trailer to the campground. Oh, good. So great. I've got somebody to drive me and somebody to pull the trailer. That would be wonderful. Loving it. That's the way this community works, isn't it? Encapsulated bottle of Crown inside a purple bag in a box. Don't ask me how I know. Well, don't forget to put a handle on it. And if you don't know that reference, I'm sorry, just one moment. Oh, I probably should have muted my mic. Okay, guys, sorry about that. I don't know what all is bringing that on tonight, but anyway. Daryl years ago wrote a song, called put a handle on it. Thank you, Donnie. I appreciate it. Yeah, I'm sure I'll get there somehow. Hey, son. Nice to have you on here tonight. We do that at some of the trailer rallies before breakfast. That'd be pretty cool for everybody that has a bicycle. I could probably do a walk the dog in my pajamas party. Oh my gosh. We'll put Ken in charge of games. Is he a good one for games? I'd certainly let him take that over. I thought something that might be fun is I bought like a card version of Family Feud, and I thought that would be cute. Maybe we'd have a lot of fun with that. But if you guys have any ideas of other games, I was suggesting something like the Newlywed Game, but Dawn didn't like that idea. She thought it might cause problems. So maybe something different. If you guys can think of anything, let me know. Like a froggy throat. I've got scratches down here. Thanks. Thanks, Daryl. Everybody, thumbs up, please, if you would. Henry, what can we do sitting in a chair? There's lots of fun things that you can do sitting in a chair. Hey, Brian and Donna's here. Hi, guys. How are you? I'm going to be catching up on your videos tomorrow. I know I'm really far behind right now. And you guys have been quite a few places since I've seen your last video. Chair dancing. That would be hilarious. Daryl loves this song he wrote. Shocked it made it. Yes. I need one of Sue's fisherman's friends. Sue, can you send me one? Newlywed Game can get X-rated. Well, we don't have to ask X-rated questions. It will be a year on Christmas Eve. No handle. Good for you, Daryl. That's incredible. I'm so proud of you. Hi, Box Van D. Can't take tonight, so saying hello. We do that. We call it a blanket hello. Glad to have you here, D. It's really nice of you to come in. Save up our cough for trips to Walmart. Great way to declare you proud. That's so true. They're like, that person has COVID. Oh my gosh. I got to see those good videos lately. There's always musical chairs. That would be funny. All right. So what do you guys think? Is 3 nights too many for potluck? Would you rather just have one or two? You guys give me some input of what you'd like to do. Dawn and I are going to be looking up activities around Inverness. I do know that they have some airboat rides down there if you guys are into doing that. And that Crystal River's not too far away. So there are some interesting things to see around there. I do. Honey despair if you need one. I could certainly use one right now. I don't think I even have any cough drops in the house right now. I have some in my trailer, but that's up in Yulee, 35 miles from here. Ken's bringing a can cooker. Okay. I'm not sure what a can cooker is. What do you do with that? Is it some kind of smoker or a fryer? Y'all let me. I don't know anything about that. You'll have to tell me what it is. I wish you could too. That would be a lot of fun. Would be a lot of fun. But we'll do another one sometime, other than in Florida. Oh, see there. A good flea market at markets at Marion. Okay. Good to know. Good to know. We can always check those out and have a ladies' day out. Let the guys do the guy things. Oh, nice. Very good. Do you cook cans in a can cooker? Asking for a friend. That's really cute, Sue. Well, as far as breakfast, Kevin has a 22-inch Blackstone. I have a small 17-inch Blackstone. Um, I'm sure that somebody else has got another Blackstone or a griddle or something. I figured we could, just fix up a good breakfast, one or two mornings while we're there, and have bacon and sausage and eggs and maybe even pancakes if we can get enough people cooking. But that would be a lot of fun, just to sit down and have breakfast and coffee with one another, and kind of plan what we want to do for the day and that sort of thing. Meals are a great thing, but I wanted to have some, because some of you I haven't known that long, and I thought it would be good to do some kind of a game around a campfire, where we ask questions where we could get to know a little bit more about you. And keep weather in mind, it may rain. So that's just an inappropriate comment, young lady, and somebody just remove that comment. Homosassa is a wonderful place. Lots of amenities for sure. Yeah, my husband and I stayed over there one year for our wedding anniversary. It's a nice place. You have a 17-inch. So see, there you go. We got to get at least 3 Blackstones. So I'm sure we can make a lovely breakfast. 2 potlucks. Okay, that sounds good. And then the rest of the evenings there'll be dinner on your own. Thank you, Mobile Tech. I appreciate that. 17-inch flat grill. So see, we're getting it. We're getting it. and you guys we can cook our own meals and come together and gather and sit down and eat if you want to, or spend time alone with just your family. It's not mandatory to be that sociable all the time. Some people are probably gonna want to take a day or two off and go explore or whatever, and that's all fine. It's all good. We just want you to have fun, and we want to meet you and get to know a little bit more about you, and just have fun camping together. That's the whole purpose of this. Tums. Tums? No, I don't have Tums. Yeah, they're pretty amazing creatures. I've seen some before. Actually, some here in Jacksonville, over on the west side of Jacksonville. I have a friend that lived on a pretty big. It's called a creek, but it's more like a small little river. And they come in there in the wintertime, around her house. 2 potlucks, 2 breakfasts. That would probably be good. Of course, the first night, it's just going to be dinner on your own or whatever, and probably breakfast on your own the following morning, just to let everybody, get settled in, and not have any push to, have to get something ready or do anything like that. The game Never Have I Ever might be fun for everyone. Oh, yeah, that's a good one. Okay, Summer, thank you. That's a good idea. So have you guys heard of that game before? It's just kind of where you sit and go around and say, never have I ever stolen anything, or never have I ever climbed Mount Everest, or, whatever. 17-inch Blackstones. So we have plenty of Blackstones around for sure. Down the road from the 6666 ranch in Texas, coming to a TV screen soon. Very cool. Very cool. Is that going to be part of the Yellowstone series? Is that what that's about? Very interesting. Yeah. Did you like that? Remove that comment. Yes, we are all family. And I'm grateful for you. Was helpful review. What were they thinking holding that comment? Oh, I saw that too. You guys are funny tonight. Hey, we're still waiting for that cooking video, Kim. What are you fixing? What's this cooking video going to be about? You know what? I wish you'd do one on spaghetti in the Instapot again. I know I filmed it. I'd have to go back and find it at this point in time. But that was really good spaghetti. And I'd like to see you do a video on that. Could you do that for me? Underwater Sherpay. That was weird, Sue. They are amazing to see. Never heard of it. Never heard of what? Never have I heard of the I have never game. Yeah, Instapot videos are really good. Yeah, see? Kim. Kim, are you there? Kim. Calling Kim. Yes, Kim can't wait. See, we need a video. A yogurt Instapot. And that was a pretty cool process. I don't know if I'd make... maybe I could try it here while I'm at home. That's a good thing. Maybe I'll make some yogurt while I'm at home. I just wouldn't have any place to store all that in my smaller refrigerator in the trailer. Yes. Yeah, they're really helpful. I like to watch videos like that because you learn quite a bit of new things every now and then. You're getting hungry again? Well, I don't think the buffet is open tonight. Chicken and rice. That's always a good little meal. I think I'm going to, Jennifer. I'll have to go back and find your video and write down the directions so I can do it. But it seemed really simple the way you did it. So I'm going to try it. You're here? Okay. So can you do an spaghetti in the Instapot video, please? I would really appreciate it if you would do that. I make the dog's food now and she eats as good as I do. I need to find out what you use in your dog food, Larry. That's always interesting to me. I've kind of looked at the process before. And while I'm at home, maybe I could do something like that. I don't know about out on the road, but at home. We'll be starting from Baton Rouge after Thanksgiving. It will be our 9-year on the road video starting out on YouTube because Kevin needs a Monday video. That's very true. He does. He's been asking for it. No buffet tonight. Stuffed mushrooms. Okay. Well, you know how I feel about fungus, but I'm sure other people will enjoy it. But could you make your second one about spaghetti in the Instant Pot, please? I would appreciate it. If my parents listening to this conversation. Yeah, it did. It looked like good yogurt. Shred chicken thighs, cut green beans, rice, and carrot slices. Okay, that's pretty simple. I guess you're saying cut green beans. Is that right, Larry? Okay, thank you, Kim. I would appreciate it. And brown rice. That's good to know. Because brown rice, I like using brown rice, but it takes so much longer to cook than it does regular rice. And Dawn just loves those rice recipes. You forgot what? What did you forget? Ken said he could bring some mountain oysters. No. No, that is not for my palate. Others might like them. Yes, cut green beans, canned or frozen. Okay. Thank you, Larry. Yeah, see, that's I think she could eat rice and chicken like me. Rice cooker is my favorite new toy. He does. So my son is dieting and he's set up his whole course for each day. And part of it is rice. And so he bought this nice little rice cooker. It makes it perfect. 1 cup of rice, 2 cups of water, put the lid on it, turn it on, and let it go. And it's perfect, makes perfect rice. Don, you should look at a rice cooker. Where are you at, son? Is your rice cooker handy? I want to show Don what it looks like. On all of it while I'm making it. Yeah, that's the good thing about it. You could, I mean, shoot, that's a meal. That's a meal that you could eat. You know, chicken, green beans, carrots, and rice. I could eat that. Yeah, see, everybody wants to see that video. The Dirty Knobs, hey, how are you? You can cook rice in an Instant Pot. There is a rice button for that. Kim has no Instant Pot. We left it in Utah. What in the world did you do that for? Why in the world would you leave your Instant Pot? Did it finally die? She was having trouble with it. Oh, yay. Thank you, son. So this is his rice pot. And it's just real simple. Let me move it this way a little bit. So you just, it has this little tiny little pot. And then, of course, the burner is down in the bottom. Whoops. There we go. Like that.
All you have to do is add the right ratio of rice and water.
Well, come in here and tell them.
Well, I am telling them. all you have to do is add the right ratio of water and rice, and it'll just cook off until the water's gone. The rice is pretty much perfectly cooked.
Yeah. And there's just this one little button right here to click to turn it on and off. And that's it. It's so simple. And it was pretty inexpensive. Nice little way to cook rice. So Kim needs a new Instant Pot, Daryl. Yeah, that's the dog food recipe, but I'm saying you could easily take something like that and make it edible for a meal as well. Saying hi to Mobile Tech. He's saying hi to Dirty Knobs. No seasoning for dogs, Christian. First, yes, that's very true. Of course, he doesn't really season his food a lot anyway. So yeah, probably in 10 minutes. A little salt. Okay, a little salt. Okay. I had the Ninja. The Inspat died. It was a sad day, but same concept. True. Well, good. I'm glad you had the Ninja. That's nice. So, um, yeah, it's sad to see your Instapot go. You've cooked a lot of meals in that thing. My little one, I'm contemplating getting a bigger one instead of just the little 3-quart. I mean, it's perfect just for me, but if I want to cook for, a bunch of people, it's not real useful. That is a good point. I'm half dead. I heard mice cooker. No, we're not cooking any mice. We'll just have some rice instead. One pot meals too. Very true. Very true. Have good food at your meetup and some fun times. We certainly hope so. I'm looking forward to it. It's going to be a lot of fun. Dawn has not had good experience with her rice making. The food gods don't want me cooking. No, you just don't want to be cooking. A lot of rice in an Instapot. Very true. Melody of Sorrow. Hi, nice to have you on the channel. I'm so glad you stopped in tonight. You don't like your Instapot? They take some getting used to. They really do. It took me probably a year to really kind of figure mine out. But they come in handy. She can use her Instapot. Well, except your Instapot's gone now. So now she has to do the Ninja Foodie. But I'm sure she could do rice in that as well. Kim can do anything when it comes to cooking. That girl can cook. An ideal for weight loss, and yes, you're eating it with sticks, and then you will burn calories. And for most people, that's true. But I'm telling you what, I have seen my son do this before. He eats, the last time he did this, he only ate rice and chicken. Sometimes he'd add black beans in with it. And then usually in the evening, he'd have like meat and a salad. And he lost weight. He lost an incredible amount of weight. Of course, back then he was also walking a lot and bicycling, which of course that helps. So we'll see. But he's doing it again, and he is making some progress and losing some weight. And it's starting to be noticeable. So I have no doubt that he'll do it again. You also have a solar oven. Those are cool. It's a cool concept. It's not anything that I've tried, but I know some people have really good luck with them. You love the solar ovens? You've used one, Kim? That's pretty cool. I didn't know that you did that. Right, it's not rocket science. Rice cooker, even a man can do it. And a few others that we all know. Oh, yeah, rice cookers are pretty easy. I like the Instapot better than the Ninja lighter and that darn extra top. But your Ninja is also has an air fryer component, isn't that right? So I have to do all the cooking here. Yeah. Yep, you do. But you seem to do pretty darn well. Using rice cooker is so easy. Add rice, 3 times to remove starch, and rinse it 3 times to remove the starch. Add water, push the button, and it lets you know when it's done. Easy peasy. There you go, Don. See? A rice cooker. And I'll tell you a secret. I never rinse my rice, and neither does my son. We just measure the rice, put it in there, pour the water in, put the lid on, and cook it. I've never, ever, ever rinsed the rice. Microwave rice cooker works great also for 6 cups. Very cool. I've never tried cooking it in the microwave. I've heard of doing that, but I've never tried it myself. Interesting. That would be another good way to do it. Barbecue, good while driving, have a warm meal when you arrive. Yeah, for sure. Did cook a lot in it. I really would love to have another one. That would be very nice. Maybe Santa will bring that to you. Get on that, Santa. I have to go. Need to make some dinner after all the food chat. Hope you have a great time. Thank you, Dee. Thank you so much for being here. Loved having you. Melody, I left it at home. Yeah, you can't bring everything with you, and that's for sure. There's so many things that I have here at home that I don't take with me when I'm traveling. So I understand that. Cooking is not her thing. She does have difficulty. She can do it, but she just needs Dawn just needs a tender, loving cooking teacher. That's all. I think sometimes she puts too much thought into it, and makes it harder than what it really has to be. But she can cook some things really well. So don't let her kid you. Took me a while to get comfortable with it. Yes, it definitely takes a while. So you're eating supper: Italian sausage, sauerkraut, and fried potatoes. Sounds like my kind of meal. Although I probably wouldn't have sauerkraut with it. Maybe some cabbage, but not sauerkraut. I never did care for sauerkraut. We do still love her. Absolutely. You just do what I used to do years ago and boil it like spaghetti, and it came out perfect until I could make it the correct way. There you go. See? That's one way you could do it. Just boil it like spaghetti and then drain it. Like we're using your crock pot the other day, and I got everything in it, and it was done when we got back. And that's nice. That's certainly the one great thing about using a crock pot. I used to do that a lot when I was working 12-hour shifts. I would put the stuff in the crock pot in the morning before I left for work, and then come home and it's really nice after 12 hours not to have to cook a meal when you get home. So those are certainly very nice kitchen items to have on hand. However, I can't really use it a lot when I'm boondocking because it just takes too long and uses too much battery power. So not something that I can do. Thank you once again, Daryl. Just a reminder, if everybody would give me a thumbs up, I would appreciate it. The rice button on the Instant Pot must be for a full pot of rice, not a 2-person amount. Possibly. Yes. The air fryer part. Jasmine rice in a bag. Yes. I think that's what she had, actually, jasmine rice. Yeah, see, I've never understood the rinsing thing. You're trying to rinse it to get the starch out, but the whole thing is starch. So what's the sense in that? Can you remind us where and when the meetup is? Absolutely. The meetup is at Holder Mine Campground. It's near Inverness, Florida. And And I think that I don't have the form with me now. I think that was a U.S. Forest Service campground that I rented on recreation.gov, if I'm not mistaken. Um, and it's January 23rd through the 30th. So that's when that is. So I'm not sure if there's any other sites available. You guys gonna come? That would be incredible. I'd love to see you all. But you can take a look at the website and find it. Let's see. Let's see if I can find. I'm trying to figure out how I can do this while I'm on a live stream. I'll have to put that information up next week, I think, Daryl. But or I can just send it to you in a text. How about that? But if anybody would like information to the website, if you want to think about coming, possibly there's cancellations. I'm not sure if there's any campsites available at this time, because I think Brian and Donna maybe took the last spot the last time I checked, but people cancel all the time, so you just never know. Let's see. Boil water through it and cook 10 minutes. Open bag. It's ready. Boil water through it. Cook 10 minutes. Open the bag and it's ready. Is that like a boil in the bag that you're talking about, Melody? Those are really good. I've used those before, and it's quick and easy. I do like the boil in the bag. Yeah. Learned to rinse my rice while living in Hawaii, so I have always continued to do it. If it works for you, certainly do that. Pampered Chef makes a rice cooker for microwave, and it's fantastic. I've never seen that, and of course, I haven't seen any Pampered Chef items in a long time. I love Pampered Chef, though. They make some great stuff. I may never make rice again. We're gonna make rice again. I'm gonna show you how. It's so easy once you do it. Don, talk to Scotty. He'll give you some tips. That's for sure. He could be the one. Electric skillet. Absolutely. As long as you have solar. Yeah. Or if you're plugged in to electric at a campsite. I love an electric skillet too. That's so funny that you say that. It's one of my favorite things. And that's how I like to fry my pork chops, is an electric skillet. Haven't used my crock pot since I got the Instapot. Yeah, they kind of go by the wayside, don't they? I've got one, actually two, down in my pantry in the kitchen, and I prefer the Instapot to the crock pot. Just takes less time. What's wrong? And I have to make it for you. That's really cute. Scotty texted me, but I was still messed it up. The more starch, the more mush. Oh, so maybe that's the reason for rinsing it. Interesting. I also have Little Hawkins pressure cooker pot. It's great for up to 1 cup of cooked rice. A Little Hawkins pressure pot. I'll have to look that up. I haven't heard of that one. Should get Scotty to do a rice video. There you go. There you go. That would be great, wouldn't it? Actually, 2 cups. Okay. Yes. So that's the difference. It makes a difference. So where is Kevin? I need his emojis. Well, they're at a campground that I picked out. And I thought this one had cellular service when I booked it, but it has hardly any. So Kevin always watches on the TV, and Dawn always watches on her phone. So, and I guess Kevin and Dawn can't use the phone together where they're at because the service is really poor. So we're lucky to even have Dawn on here tonight. So yay! Everybody say thank you, Dawn, for being here. You're done talking rice. Try the Pump Hill rice cooker for $9.99. There you go. Well, so see, there you go. Instapot for the win. Yes, electric skillet for pork chops and chicken. Absolutely. I totally agree. Not enough for him to get on. See, I have the 3-quart too. And it's nice. It's nice for just 1 or 2 people. It's the perfect size. But, if you want to cook for a group of people, it's not big enough. So that's the problem that I have. I have done like a roast or like beef stew or something like that, but you have to cook the meat and take it out, and then you have to cook the vegetables and take it out, and then put it all together. Sorry, guys. Sue, I'm going to send off and get me some Fisherman's Friends for sure. I've had it tonight now. That's enough. Doing low carb unless they make rice from meat or cheese. That's an interesting concept. I don't think I've seen it. But I'm sure if anybody can find it, you can, Bear. Thanks, Don, for sure. She's a sweetie, that girl is. I now have internet Wi-Fi all over the property. So you got your Starlink up and running. So when our viewers visit, they'll have high-speed internet. Very cool. Yeah. See, I watch. I follow you. Yeah, I'm gonna order some off of Amazon. I like the old-fashioned cough drops like that. I think they work a lot better than anything else you can get. The quart is fine for 2 or 3 people, definitely. Yeah. Love the Starlink. Very cool. I hope I can get it later this year. Melnetti, hi. How are you? Nice to have you. Glad you could come this evening. We've just been talking about cooking rice and using Instant Pots and crock pots and ninjas. And what's your favorite cooking utensil? What do you like to cook in? Probably rice from cauliflower. Very good to see her. Hi, Melnetti. Everybody's just saying hello to Melnetti. Sorry, guys. I'm having trouble right now just swallowing my coffee. And I just got some coffee grounds. Have the Starlink also. It's been a game changer. Yeah, I'm looking forward to getting it. Maybe the beginning of next year. Nettie does lots. She probably does. Could be a possibility. I do not understand cauliflower mashed potatoes. Just eat the cauliflower, for heaven's sake. Well, I've had my aunt fool me into eating cauliflower by mashing it and telling me it was mashed potatoes when I was young. So yeah, in some instances, you can actually make it where it tastes pretty good. I'll have to watch some of your cooking videos, Nettie. Cauliflower, yeah. They're hard to get just right. And I think the one thing that you really have to do is drain the cauliflower really well so it's not so watery. That's a big factor because it's kind of like squash. You know how watery squash is. Well, cauliflower can be the same way after you've boiled it. It gets real watery. So you have to really kind of drain it well before you mash it up. Yeah, it can be difficult. I've been dirty keto since March. Yeah, I've been dirty keto for an awful long time with all that melted cheese, for sure. Thank you. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. I love broccoli. I love broccoli. Not a fan of cauliflower, but I have to say I love Cilial's cauliflower pizza crust. It is good. I was very surprised by that. It's very, very good. I have to fry the water out of the cauliflower rice. Fry it. Interesting. I've never seen that done. So, do you have a video on that? I would love to see that. That's funny, Larry. Oh, yes, we do love Silly Owls. Silly Owls has great pizza. I haven't tasted any other like it either. We have 102 watching. You're crazy. Only 70 thumbs up. Hit that thumbs up. Don't forget that. Thank you, Daryl. I appreciate that. But I only see 25 watching. So maybe I'm missing something. I don't know. Like to nuke the broccoli and then put it in a pan with butter and Parmesan and then add mozzarella till it melts. Wonderful. Sounds really good to me. Okay, I'm going to look that up. Thank you, Nettie. For Mexican cauliflower rice. Very cool. I do love cauliflower, just to cook it and put some butter on it. I like it as much as I like broccoli. I do have a few things I can make well. You make a great meatloaf. And the keto meatloaf that you made was really good. It is really good pizza. Fake news. Fake news. Yes, her meatloaf is really good. But yeah, I'm going to have to look at different ways to fix the cauliflower then, because I do like cauliflower. I just don't eat it as often as I eat broccoli. I made a soup with it one time with some Johnsonville sausages and the cauliflower and cheese, and I can't remember what else went in, but that was really good soup. I just made cauliflower potato salad. Tastes just like potatoes. It's so delicious. That sounds really good. That would be much healthier. I love potato salad if it's really good. Tastes just like potatoes. Very interesting. Love salads and veggies, but somehow we are still overweight. I wonder if the pie and donuts had anything to do with it. You're crazy. You're killing me. Paula Deen's meatloaf. It's really good. Yeah, Paula Deen's a good cook. Who can argue with that? Yes, she does make good meatloaf. It does sound good, doesn't it? Paula Deen's a great cook. Pasta salad, Dawn. Dawn makes a good pasta salad. And another good salad that she makes is her tomato, onion, cucumber salad. That's really awesome. She does it just right. I love it. Freeze dried broccoli, but I haven't tried it yet. Interesting. I just got a delivery from Thrive. I got their chicken slices and potato dices. I kind of downscaled my last order because I wasn't going to be here, so I didn't want a lot of food sitting around on the porch. But anyway, so I'm going to try those and see how I like those. Let me know what you think of the freeze dried broccoli. The box pasta salad with additions. And you always have to make it your own, you know. It's I think it's always better when you add things to whatever the box has in it. Not on the boat that had the huge buffet. Yeah, it's really good when she does it. See, Daryl really loves your pasta salad. Yeah, cucumber salad's really good. But she makes her own dressing to put on it, and I haven't gotten specific amounts of this and that, but I love the flavor. Whoops. Paula Dean's meatloaf recipe. Yeah, for sure. It's really good. And now you're getting hungry. That's what happens. Cucumber salad's really good. It's one of those things. And people make it so many different ways. Back home, my sister makes it with vinegar and mayonnaise. So it's a different type of dressing, but I like the one that Dawn does much better. Don't anyone tell my sister that, though, please, dear God. Just ate dinner. I'm glad you did since we're talking food. Yeah, it can be a bad thing. Yeah, yeah, you need to give me that recipe. Freeze dried broccoli. I got to think about that for a minute. But you know, the thing about those freeze dried foods is that you just add a little water to them and they fresh them right up. I've really been surprised by them, and especially if you know are cooking it anyway. It's really not any different. It's fresh. It's just frozen and dried, so you have to rehydrate it. But they're very good. They're very fresh and very tasty, and they don't lose their nutrients that way in the process, which to me means a lot. So there you have it. Hi, David. How are you tonight? I ever made chocolate cake with mayonnaise years ago, and that's one of the most moist chocolate cakes, and they're delicious. I know it sounds yucky, but my mom used to make homemade chocolate cake and added it for moistness. Yes, absolutely. They are delicious. My mom used to make them as well, David. Very, very good stuff. Oh, hey, Deb, how are you? Nice to see you. What's up? You guys got snow there? Summer sent me pictures of the snow up in New York. They've got a good 6 inches of snow on the ground. Beautiful pictures. Glad I'm not having to shovel it, but it's beautiful scenery. And Ron and Judy Coletta also posted on Facebook. They, snow there. They're just about an hour away from Summer and PJ, so they have the snow as well. Her meatloaf is really good. Mine was always missing something. Meatloafs they're kind of quirky little things. All right, Doyle, we'll see you later. Don't let the bed bugs bite. For sure. This is a 7-course discussion. So can we talk desserts? Is that possible? Are there too many keto people on here? I have not heard that in years. Oh my gosh. Cucumber salad with tomatoes. Yeah, I love it. Hi, Papa Drew. How are ya? I have to go find a Popeyes. Yeah, Popeyes. Love their chicken sandwiches. Those are absolutely fabulous, aren't they? Everybody's saying hello, hello. I hope you're warmer than I am tonight. It's 11 degrees out, shorts and flops. Well, put some clothes on, man. What the heck's wrong with you? Or you go get in the hot tub. 11 degrees. Where are you at, Papa Drew? Are you still up by Flagstaff? You need to be moving on. Makes a Miracle Whip chocolate cake and it's delicious. Same thing, mayonnaise, Miracle Whip. You know me, I'm the Miracle Whip girl. So when you say mayonnaise, I'm using Miracle Whip. But they're incredible. Love those chocolate cakes. Anyone in Zephyr Hills want to go out for a midnight snack? I'm in Jacksonville, Melody, so I'm not quite close enough. I could still go out for a midnight snack. It would just be here though. But this kind of talk will make you hungry for sure. Rehydrate water. It's hard to hydrate. You can buy that. You can order dehydrated water on Amazon. It's a real thing. Look it up. It's hilarious. Of course, it's a gag, but it's there. It's out there. We still have snow from last Saturday. Wow. So it stayed pretty cold. It's been in the 30s at night. No snow. Thankfully. I don't know about the rest of you. I'm not fond of snow at my age. I gave it up a long time ago. Thanks for the blanket. Hello. How's the bus life? Oh no, that's not good. I guess you surely don't keep that valve open. I would put that hose away. Key lime pie? Yeah, that's a good one. Chocolate cream pie is another one. Need to do keto again. We'll be driving all the keto people crazy. A pineapple pie. That sounds really good. And I'll tell you that key lime pie that Miss Kim makes. Yeah, that's a really good key lime pie. Loving it. Like strawberries and whipped cream. Yeah, that's really good too. I love strawberries. I have some freeze-dried strawberries right now. And they're really nice. If I get, hungry for a little strawberry dessert, then I just rehydrate them and make me a little dessert. 5 inches of snow last Saturday. That's crazy. Yes, banana pudding. Banana pudding's good, but I like that key lime pie better. Rum cake. Very good. Now, Kim, if you could make, my mom used to make the best, I think I talked about this last week, fruit cakes with rum. Oh my God. That's the only fruit cakes I like. Your chat's jumping around. Are you getting nervous? It's something to do with the signal. Maybe it's just carb overload on the internet. The snow is beautiful scenery. Best when viewed from afar. Exactly. Very far on TV, thousands of miles away. For sure. Absolutely. So I can show you. Let's see if I can show you. Where'd summer go? It wasn't that long ago. So this is a tree in Summer's yard. They have about 6 inches of snow there. Can you see it? It's really pretty. I said, looks nice from afar. Here's another picture she sent me. You can see the snow on the fence railing. That's a little bit better picture. Yeah. Pretty cool. Pretty cool. It's very nice to look at from afar. I hate shoveling snow. Flagstaff is here. Oh, that's right. You're not leaving. She's a great kisser. Oh, I remember all that. I'd have to, get some good heat in there next to Raising Cane's tomorrow. Oh, you guys love that stuff, huh? Very cool. So true. Banana pudding, yay. I've always wanted to skydive in Zephyr Hills. Come on down. Agree, Baron Dawn. Yep. Well, Jeff's raising money for his dog's surgery. Yes, he mentioned that earlier, but thank you for reminding, because some people have come on since then that weren't here earlier when he made the announcement. So if Mobile Tech, if you want to add that information in again, feel free to do so. I moved the bus on the 28th, even closer to Flag. I'm excited for the snow. Okay, well, some people really love it. Cheesecake is another great one. You're hitting my buttons. There's a GoFundMe. Yep. You might want to put it up there again, Mobile Tech. And he's doing a live on Sunday evening. What time is that live, Mobile Tech? So that if people want to join. So his dog Sabrina has severe diabetes and she's lost her eyesight, and it can be fixed with surgery, but I'm sure that for a dog that's a very expensive surgery. And so Mobile Tech has started a GoFundMe page. So if anybody wants to donate to his GoFundMe account to help with Sabrina's surgery, that would be very much appreciated. Let's see. When you get to a certain age, your midnight snack is at 9 p.m. Isn't that the truth? Actually, by 9 p.m., I'm already in bed. Never keep the poop bowel open for sure. How's Florida? Want some of my snow? No, it's plenty cool enough here. It was the high today was 57 degrees here in Florida. We like it a little warmer. And 57 wasn't quite enough. And there was a nice cool breeze blowing. I really prefer it to be in the upper 60s at least. Usually this part of November, it's not that cold yet. And we've had Christmases here where the kids, when they were younger, would go outside on Christmas Day and ride new bicycles with no jackets or anything on. So yeah, it's pretty chilly here for Florida in November. Do a GoFundMe to get out of there. Yeah, he might. Hey, Doreen, how are you? What's up, girl? Thank you for coming. You're so welcome. Florida's been up and down. Today is chilly. Yes, very. Tonight, the meteor shower. I'm filming tonight. Oh, very nice. Making a new intro. Very nice. That's a good idea. Dawn was telling me about the meteor shower, but the best viewing times are when I'm sound asleep. So it's kind of hard for me to get motivated to stay up and do that. Sour cream and raisin pie. I don't think I've ever heard of that. Now, raisin pie, my husband used to love raisin pie. And I make him for him every now and then for Thanksgiving. Can't eat cake but rum. I hate a fruit cake. Well, I'm telling you, if you ever have my mom's, they're wonderful. But she would make a fruit cake in like a 9 by 13 pan. Okay. And then she'd take rum and just pour all over the whole thing and then seal it up and let it set for at least a week. I'm telling you, that's the best stuff you ever ate in your life. 46 tonight. Yeah, it's going to be chilly. I think it's maybe 46, 44 here in Jacksonville in the morning. So that's plenty chilly enough for me. Window shot of outdoor snow for a screensaver. Yeah, that's my idea of winter for sure. Pralines and divinity. Yep. You probably grew up on that kind of stuff though, didn't you, Kim? Down there in Louisiana. I can imagine. Just went to Florida to work at a skydiving place for the winter. I think it's Southwest Florida. Very cool. Very cool. You're talking right up his alley there, Doreen. You have a YouTube channel. He's putting out videos like you, Daryl. Oh, my neighbor put a heat tape on his sewer hose. I don't have water running through it at night, so have not had that problem. And RV Grandma Charlotte, I don't think I've seen you on here. Thank you for coming in. I appreciate you joining the chat tonight. Nice to have you. All right, let's see. Where am I? Publix has the best desserts. For getting it from a store, you're absolutely correct. They have wonderful cakes and pies. I do like their pies as well. She worked a skydiving place in Maine all summer. We'll go back there in the spring to work next year. Well, how very nice. There you go, Mobile Tech. Come on east. Be sending more pictures of the snow. The Weather Channel is in Buffalo for a storm. Wow. Is Jim Cantori there? Does he cover more than hurricanes? So here's Mobile Tech's announcement. Can be repaired with cataract surgery. I started a GoFundMe, and you can find it on my community tab on my YouTube channel, which is, I think you misspelled that. It's not Mobilec. It's Mobile Tech. MOBILTEC. I have my hose open because I pee in the gray tank, and it's connected to my bathroom sink and my stand-up potty. Okay. Well, the gray tank, yeah, but you don't want to leave that black tank open, that's for sure. Live stream will be Monday at noon Pacific time. Okay, Monday. I gotta write that down. Because I wanna make sure that if I can, unless I'm busy with doctor appointments. Monday. Noon. Pacific Standard. Okay. Okay, Mobile Tech. Thank you for sharing your information again. So y'all, take a look, and if you have it in your heart to be generous, go to his GoFundMe page. Cheesecake may be low carb, no topping, no crust. That's so bland. But cheesecake is good. I do love cheesecake. True, Carla. Very true. Hey, Roy and Becky. Hi, how are you? Glad you could make it in. Nice to see you. Dogs can cost more than humans for medical bills. Absolutely. They're very, very expensive. It's so ridiculous. I don't know why it has to be that way. Cinnamon raisin bread here. It's great. I bet it is. That Leanne's a great cook too. Kim makes some good cinnamon raisin bread in her bread maker. She always makes me some when I'm around. I do love it. So great desserts, but I love to make my own. I enjoy cooking. That Kim's a great cook. Roy and Becky saying hi to Roy and Becky. Making homemade sourdough raisin bread for sure. Okay, guys, I'm turning into a pumpkin. We'll chat tomorrow. Love you. Talk to you later. Have a good night. Glad you were able to make it tonight. I say good night to Dawn. To hell with me, sure. It's going to be 10 degrees out there tonight. Yeah, see? I'm sure you can watch it on the news. That's how I see these kind of things. Oatmeal raisin cookies, yum. Those are good too. 98 watching, 17 thumbs up. Well, maybe. I see 34. That's pretty good. Charlotte, forecast 16 here in Eastern Washington. Wow. That's pretty darn cold. I've lived through that though, in the Midwest when I lived in Missouri. We'd get down that cold and colder. And in years gone by when I was in high school, I can remember it wasn't until I was in high school that they finally changed the ruling, because before then girls had to wear dresses, period. No exceptions. The only exception was, if it was snowy enough, you could, those of us that are old enough to remember, you could put snow pants on under your dress, but you had to take them off when you got to school. Girls just weren't allowed to wear slacks. And so finally, when I was in high school, they changed the ruling and you can wear slacks when it got down to 10 degrees. Wow, wasn't that nice of them? Oh my goodness, we went to Hillsborough River State Park and had on jeans, a skirt, and a hoodie, and 2 pairs of socks. Yeah, it's cold here in Florida. I'm telling you guys, you need to make some. I could make some. I haven't made cookies in a very long time. You know who does the cookie making now in my house is my youngest daughter, Stephanie. She is a great cookie baker. She makes some of the best chocolate chip cookies you ever wanted to eat. And she makes oatmeal raisin too. So 31 right now in Tennessee. See, that's pretty cool too. Doggone it. Not unusual for Tennessee though. Might be DeLand Skydiving Center. Okay. So see, you guys are getting it down there. Saying goodbye to Dawn. Hi, Grandma Charlotte. At Mobile Tech, she needs a little camper. She's staying in a Bell tent all winter. Yes, I did. I love that stuff. My dad and stepmother requested pralines for Thanksgiving. Yeah, pralines are wonderful. Where I like to get those is in Savannah. That's pretty cool. When I worked at the hospital, we had a doctor who had family that lived in Savannah, and every year her mother would send pralines and she'd share some with the staff there at the hospital, and they were delicious. We'll check. Saw one today on our way to Hillsborough State Park. Don't recall the name. Huge cool front across most of the country. Arizona, Texas, and Florida are running below average. Yes, they are. Finally starting to warm up a little bit. Yay! But only a little. That's crazy. It's so crazy for Quartzsite. Headed to Florida to escape the cold for sure. For sure. If you're a mod, you can post the link. So Sue could do that. Sue, can you post a mobile text link to his channel for me? That would be very nice if you could. Poop will pile up in your tank. Okay. You got to get off that poop kick there. Oh, no, not Monday. Sunday. That's what I thought you said. So it's Sunday. That's what I thought you said before. I'm not crazy after all. What is that in Arizona time? That's an ongoing joke, you guys. Are we going Arizona time or California time? No, he's going Nevada time. that would be mountain time. Oops, Mo. The streamathon will be on Sunday at noon Pacific time. There we go. And yes, I'm sure that's very true. Worrying about your pup. So yeah, I'm gonna let you figure that out, Daryl, because I don't do that anymore. 1 p.m. Arizona time. That sounds right. Well, actually, Arizona's on standard time all the time. So it should be the same. Actually, right now. Am I correct or not? Because Nevada should be on Mountain Time. Or are you Pacific? You're Pacific. So, okay. So, yes, 1 p.m. Arizona time. I don't want to think. It's too late at night. Oh my God, it's 9 o'clock. What in the world? Okay, now I need to make some strawberries and whipped cream. But it's keto friendly. That's very true. That's one good thing that you can do, to have something sweet and tasty and still be keto friendly. Sounds good, Nettie. Oatmeal raisin cookies are the best, and making caramel pecan cheesecake. Oh my gosh, I'm coming to see you, Doreen. That sounds delicious. Use monk fruit on strawberries. Yes, it tastes more like sugar than any of them. Whipped cream is my best friend on low carb. We had Milo's teeth clean, and it was $347. Plus, we had to pay $175 for blood work. That's ridiculous. So, Melody, I'm so sorry. It just took me when you said Milo, I automatically realized I'm not used to looking at your last name. So, guys, Melody and her husband Lou have the YouTube channel Living Our Dream Now. And I have been intently watching their channel because they do tons and tons of free camping videos. And it's especially good for me this year because of all the videos that they do in Florida. They do some really great videos, and I have really appreciated watching them. So, Melody and Lou, thank you for coming to my channel. I really appreciate it. Make sure you comment on the video after the live. It helps a lot. Thank you, Daryl. I appreciate that. My senior year, we could wear pantsuits. We could wear pants under our dress, but like you, we had to remove them once we got to school. Isn't that just the most ridiculous thing in the world? I never understood it. You know, why in the world, in a day when they had mini skirts to deal with, they would go around with a ruler, and your skirt had to be no more than 4 inches above your kneecap. Why wouldn't they just let you wear pants? You know, cover it up. It's crazy. Everything we brought Princess to have her teeth cleaned, it was $500. And that's with the teeth not being pulled. Way more than for humans. Absolutely. It's ridiculous. 53 in Barstow. Wow. All I can think of when I think of Barstow is when my first husband was stationed out in Norton, California. We had just gotten married and was driving out there. And so we had to go through Barstow, but we went through Needles and totaled out our car. So that whole stretch in there, over to Norton Air Force Base is just like an area that I don't really like to drive through. Lou just pulled out the electric heater for tonight. I'm sure it's pretty darn chilly. Last night driving on the background, I saw 20 elk and deer, and I had to slow down to 30, and I was driving in the middle. Wow, that's pretty amazing. Roy and Becky actually showed some video of elk not long ago. So yeah, they're around that area. Sorry. Make them in the microwave and they get rave reviews. Crazy. I'm sure. Just about anything that you make in the microwave. It's ridiculous what they charge for dogs. It is. It's very ridiculous. So anyone that can help Mobile Tech out, please, if you have the generosity in your heart to do so, go to his site and go to his GoFundMe page. It does sound delicious, doesn't it? Los Domingos Mexican restaurant in Barstow. We always stop there on the way to Arizona. Very cool. Nice to know in case I ever go back that way again. Pretty cool. I just have an aversion for that area just because of that really bad wreck that I was in. Back just made my dessert. Good for you. Strawberries and cream. Community channel. I'm in Central Time. Deal with it. Well, I'm on Eastern Time, so deal with that too. Good news. If I hit an elk with my big truck, we'll have meat for a year. Yes. And I'll come out and see you. I love elk. I love venison. I love bison. I can say that now that Dawn is gone. Otherwise, I'd have said I love buffalo. Oh my gosh. It's a recipe from Philadelphia cream cheese. You could probably look it up. I'll try that. Absolutely. Cream cheesecake. I'm going to have to write it down because you know me. Too many other things on my mind right now, too. Thank you, Sue. Living our dream now. Very nice. I appreciate you putting their channel up there. Yep. They have a great channel. And they just hit a milestone recently, too. So that was pretty cool. I liked your short. All right, Pam and Donnie. Good night to you guys. It is getting a little bit late, isn't it? Good. I'm glad you're having a great time. Melody correct. It's so expensive for dogs. Yes. Every little bit helps for sure. I'll have to try and look it up. It sounds so good. Yes. And I need to look at more of her videos as well, Mobile Tech, that's for sure. So look up Desert Deb. Take a look at her channel too. Pouring rum into a glass, hood the water. So just rum. What? Pouring rum into a glass, hood the water. So just rum. I'm a great cook. I think you've had too much rum. My retirement benefits is pet insurance. And that's pretty nice. I had no idea that would be a retirement benefit. So I know pot testing is a real job. All right. Can you put Desert Deb's channel up? Yes, please. Nice insurance, Henry, for sure. So, yeah, Sue, if you could put, there's Desert Deb. Okay, so there we go. All right, guys. So this has been a really great night. Very good chat. I appreciate all of you coming in, and I've had a wonderful time with you tonight. Thank you for all the prayers. Keep me in your thoughts and prayers. I would certainly appreciate it. And I'm gonna say good night now. Thank you once again for being here. And I'll talk to you next Thursday. Y'all have a really great week. Everybody stay warm, and be kind to one another. And happy Thanksgiving. I won't see you before Thanksgiving again. So y'all have a great Thanksgiving and see you next Thursday. Good night.